All right, hello world. Now that you got an overview of the NFTs, the philosophy, the economics, the sociology, the technology, and you want to take the next steps, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process on the core things you have to take care of in order for the transaction to happen, for you to initiate a smart contract, and for you to become the object or the token owner in the ERC 721 or ERC 1155 smart contract. Basically, how to purchase your first NFT. I'm gonna give the walkthrough of the core tools you're gonna need and the step-by-step process on what needs to be done. Now, keep in mind this is not financial advice. I'm not advocating for any types of speculative collection, nor am I telling you that this is something that you should be doing. Use your sound judgment. As always, do your own research. Okay, so with that being said, let's jump in and let's navigate the space. So the first platform that we're going to work with is Coinbase. You can use Coinbase or you can use other platforms. The keyword that you want to be aware of is it being an exchange. An exchange is where you come to the site and it allows you to convert your fiat currency, whether it's the US dollar, the peso, or wherever you may be, and you can convert your currency into crypto. That is a very profound thing. It's quite challenging if you try doing it on your own, but exchanges make it very, very seamless. I like Coinbase. I have some stock in there. I'm long on what they're doing, but there's plenty of options out there. There's Kraken, there's FTX, and more options. But regardless, the whole objective and point of this platform is to make your tender, I should say, your fiat currency into crypto. So what happens is you're going to go to the site, you're going to sign up. Platforms and exchanges are under tight regulation where they have to follow something called Know Your Customer. So they're going to ask you a lot of information from, I think, date of birth, your social, verify identity, and it's a fairly rigorous process because a lot of information is going to be sent here. Government policies are getting up more tight. So the SEC is telling Coinbase, you got to follow these rules. If not, you can't operate. So just be mindful of that. I trust and I know you're more than enough capable to get your account set up. If you're new to the internet, I can understand it being a daunting process, but it's something that you must do. Just make sure you're on Coinbase and follow the steps. So with that being said, once you signed up and you're ready to navigate the space and you want to purchase crypto, what ends up happening is you're gonna connect your bank account or a debit card, and you can purchase. You can trade. So you have the option to purchase from several currencies. Each has their own benefit, their own objective, and so on, right? But the currency that we're gonna focus on today is gonna be Ether. Um, There's different types of NFTs that you can buy on different chains. There's Tezos, there's Cardano, there's Solana, but we're going to focus on Ethereum because it's the most robust and there's the most documentation and information in this chain. So to purchase, it's quite simple. Once you're connected and you have your bank account and everything lined up, you just click buy, you select the amount you want to purchase, and voila, you're gonna have cryptocurrency come into your to your exchange wallet. So to avoid going into technicalities, basically what's happening here is that you now have cryptocurrency inside your exchange, inside the exchange. But that isn't enough. What happens next is you gotta send the money or the crypto to a wallet. View a wallet as essentially your portable banking card. The wallet is so robust, it's so capable, there's so much more you can do, but just view your wallet as like your internet passport, your internet checking account, where you can just come in and connect your wallet and initiate transactions. So the wallet that I recommend, and it's most common among the Ethereum space, is called MetaMask. And MetaMask is very simple to do. It's a Chrome extension. You simply add it to Chrome, and then it's going to appear on your pins, and then it's going to ask you to sign up as well. And once you're signed up, you're going to start to get access to the MetaMask. And once you're in MetaMask, you have your wallet set up. And now you can get your ID, or I should say your wallet, and send crypto from the exchange and bring it over to your wallet. So to give an example of this, I'm gonna show you my MetaMask wallet. So here it is. Under your account, this is going to be your address. So once you signed up, you have your account, you're going to get something known as your seed phrase. Make sure to um, write it down. Best security is to have a pen and paper. Don't even have it on a computer. Just have a pen and paper. Keep it somewhere safe. Have your password. Log in. And once you're logged in, you're going to have this account. Of course, there's not going to be any ether in there when you start off, but this is the important part. So you're going to copy this address, and a bonus point for you watching right now, I want to tell you what is on top here. So the mainnet is essentially the live blockchain. This is where the whole world is doing the transactions. These other networks are for development. This is where you come test, you get fake ether, you can run smart contracts to see if the code is working, but it won't go on to the real chain. All right, so that little bonus, we'll transition back to the main objective, which is getting you to purchase your first NFT. So once you purchased your cryptocurrency, your Ether on Coinbase, you're going to come over here on the top and say send/receive, right? So you already purchased the crypto on the exchange, but now you got to send it to your wallet. So your wallet is this address. Copy that. So you're going to come onto Coinbase and decide how much you want to send. If it's $10, $20, usually it's a little recommended to send an abundant amount because you do pay a fee from sending it to the exchange to the wallet. So just make sure that you're not going to do multiple um, transfers quickly. It's better to just do one and get it done. So you're going to say your amount, and then here, very importantly, is you're going to paste your wallet. So here's the wallet from a MetaMask, and basically what's happening here is you're telling Coinbase, say, okay, the crypto that I have in my Coinbase account, I want it to go to this address, and it could be any address. So you got to make sure that it's the address from your MetaMask. That is very important to do, because if you send it elsewhere, that's it. There's nothing you can do. You can't recall that. It's not a transaction that can be reversed. It's done. You can add a note just for documentation. You can do like first transaction, or say transfer, and you just hit continue. It's going to ask for, it's going to give you the overview, the transaction fee, and then if you're SMS connected, it's going to send you a verification code, and you are going to approve that. And once that happens, the Ether will now be in your wallet. So to give a quick overview of what's happened right now is you went to Coinbase, you signed up, you converted legal tender, you created fiat, whether it's the US dollar, the peso, the yen, or whatever it may be. Actually, it can't be the yen no more because China banned crypto. But whatever currency you're using, it now became cryptocurrency. Now, you create your wallet, and within your wallet, you have your address. So from the exchange, you're going to send the crypto to your wallet. And once it's there, you can now navigate the world and initiate transactions if you have enough. So now I want to jump over to OpenSea. OpenSea is the most popular marketplace for Ethereum NFTs. It's a very big marketplace and a lot goes on. So I'm not going to show you how to find NFTs, what to look for, how to reach data, how to go through the Discord, take a look at the Twitter. That's for another conversation. But basically what happens is whenever you find something that you like, here, these wizards look somewhat interesting. But here's what happens. Immediately you're going to see a floor price. And the floor is basically the cheapest price to purchase an NFT. So it's the lowest selling NFT in the collection. So for this wizard, the Pixel Wizard, there's only 1,000 of them. There's currently 480 owners. So usually you divide the amount of units by the owners, and usually the more diverse owners there is, the better. You don't want too many people hodling and collecting the space, because if they have enough, they can manipulate the market price. But moving on, then you get the floor price, and then you see the volume traded. Now, with the goal being to get your first NFT, what you're gonna do is you're gonna click buy now. And the reason you click buy now is because sometimes you'll be presented NFTs that are not for sale and you can't purchase it. You could do an offer, but it's just better if you want to get into a collection to hit the buy now. So when you hit the buy now, you'll take a look at the floor. You can see which ones you like. You got to be careful with the price. You got to make sure that if you move away from the floor, the price is going to go up. So you see, like within three rows, price went from 0.58 ETH to 0.69 ETH. That's a pretty hefty jump for a collection. So you just collect the one. So now you get the product detail view, you get an overview, you get the properties on the left. So this is more metadata about the NFTs. Like I said, the objective here is more to just showcase the process to purchase. The process of due diligence is another video itself, but at least I do want to give you at least an overview on the things. And basically what happens next is you see what you like and you're ready to go. You're going to click buy now. And let me go through a buy now process. That way you can see MetaMask be triggered. So what you see is the unit price, and these are all what people purchased for. These are all activities. You can see their sales. So this guy seems like has a cheap floor. And let's see, the goats. Okay, so we're looking at 0.03 floor. Once again, I come to the buy now. I see what's available. I'm like, okay, cool, eye patch. That's a vibe. So then if I want to purchase this, I click buy now, and it's gonna say, are you ready? And remember, the currency is in my MetaMask wallet, so I can go ahead and see what I'm gonna be paid. Now, this is important. I'm glad I'm showing you this because you're gonna see gas fees. Gas fees are essentially how much it costs for the Ethereum blockchain to validate this transaction. What essentially ends up happening is the code to move ownership and to add this transaction onto the blockchain requires energy, requires mining, requires all this type of work, and it makes the Ethereum virtual machine, the code, do a calculated gas. I hope you can see my screen actually. I'm not sure if my screen was not showing the wallet. But basically what happens is when you click buy now, you're going to see a window with the gas fee. And this is MetaMask telling you you're looking to pay X amount of gas. Biggest problem on Ethereum is gas right now. Gas is extremely expensive. You see the NFT costs $142, just the NFT. But the gas, if you can see my screen, the gas is telling me that it's $126. So it's 0.03 ETH of gas fees. That's ridiculous. So I'm basically paying the price for another NFT just in gas. And that's why purchasing NFTs in Ethereum has its friction point, but this is how the market is operating. They're looking for solutions. That itself is for an entire conversation. But basically, that's the process. You see an NFT you like, you have the Ether in your wallet. You click buy now. You're willing to pay the gas, and if the gas fair enough, the transaction goes through, and then you see a notification from MetaMask saying the transaction got approved, and then you can jump over to your collected areas, and these are the NFTs under your collection or under your wallet. So this is my wallet. These are the pieces that I have, and yeah, this is the aspect. Last pointer I'll throw out there is that you'll hear something called minting, and you might be wondering, okay, what's minting and purchasing through this marketplace? Essentially, a mint is when the first transaction for the NFT is being created. It's essentially making the first transfership of ownership. What we're going through is called the secondary sales or secondary market, where the minting has already been done. Um, Minting is much more competitive to get into because it's usually a cheaper price if it's a good project, and um, people, when you mint, you don't know what rarity you're going to get. It's usually uh, generalized into or generatively randomized, that you don't know if you're going to get a rare, if you're going to get a normal. So there's that anticipation as well. And what ends up happening is more and more people want to mint, and that makes the gas price more expensive. And you can set your gas price to be, you're willing to pay a lot of money, but a transaction can fail. With the minting process, or even higher volume trades, there's a chance that a transaction will not go through. And that's very refreshing. It's a big problem with crypto. Crypto is still clunky. There's still so much work to do. And if you're coming in here, you have to be comfortable knowing that, it's not a smooth butter machine yet. There's a lot of work being built around innovations, but there's still so many things to cover. And this is just Ethereum, right? We didn't cover Solana, we didn't cover Tezos, we didn't cover the Cardano chain. Those platforms, there's no gas, and that's why a lot of those chains are getting a lot of NFT, because people don't want to pay excessive gas. People want to increase the chances of them securing a mint. So the market is diversifying, but Ethereum is still king at the moment. Okay, so I hope this was insightful. I'm gonna recap one last time the process. It's essentially, you go to Coinbase, which is an exchange. You convert your fiat currency into cryptocurrency. You send that cryptocurrency to your wallet. You go to a marketplace like OpenSea, Rarible, and you look for an NFT you like. Once you're ready to purchase, you find one under buy now. You initiate transaction, you pay the gas fee, and then your wallet will say if the transaction got approved. And if it's approved, the NFT will appear in your wallet, and you are now an official owner in the smart contract of an NFT. Okay, so I hope that was insightful. If there's any specific questions, write them either on the Discord or the YouTube comments as well, since it's more public. But be specific on the question. That way, there's more focus on the area of feedback. Okay, so I hope this was insightful. We can discuss future areas of what makes good projects, what to look for, how to do diligence, and more variables around that spectrum. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.